alright? Me personally, I started from the bottom, and I like to break new talent that I feel have skills and are really out there hustling. I mean, I'm not into people that are just waiting on, you know, the world to come and give them something. I like people that are down in the streets grinding, okay? And for years, I've been seeing these two brothers in New York City getting it in. Please welcome the Twin Towers. Thank you very much. Thank you, OGIC. Thank you.
Twin Towers, our podcast is back with you. It's right. Back with you, everybody.
Your friend, your mama, your cousin, all of y'all. You know,
uncles, your daddies, everybody.
Let me ask you a question, man. All right, so we'll start this thing off, man. You know, the power towers in the building, right?
Yes.
So if you're sleeping with a woman and she farts in the bed, is it wrong to kick her out the bed or possibly even kick her out of her house, her own house?
You don't got to go home, but you got to get out of your house.
You got to get out of your room.
Listen, man.
Because, see, women already think it's a crime to fart.
Well, listen, everybody does it, but if I stick my head under the cover and the smell is just too unbearable, then you gotta change your diet. You got to do something.
Nah, listen,
I don't know,
man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kicking her out. I'm kicking her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she ugly, she's not allowed to fart. If she pretty, I'll let it slide, all right? I'll let it slide, all right? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like I said, most women, they say they don't fart, they poop. They try to, like, use, like, other words, you know what I'm saying, to cover up the word fart. It's a fart, damn it, all right?
It's a fart.
All right. I just had to like ask you that, Twin. I had to just like, because I was thinking about it earlier. I said, let me ask my brother, but I'll wait till we get on the show and ask him, you know, because this is our show. And like Martin said, we do this how we supposed to do this.
Yeah, you got to open it up with a little comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the place you come on Wednesday night from 8 to 9, you know, when you want to get away from the troubles of the world, all the negativity going on in your life.
You want to feel good, you can do it with the Towers. You can do it with us.
That's right. You want to see something unique.
Right.
You know, with a lot of life and energy. That's us, the Twin Towers. This is Twin Tower Hour. We're back with you folks. We're back with everybody. That's so right. Adjust your screen.
That's right. This is the second Wednesday of 2020, I believe.
Yes, it is the second Wednesday.
The big dogs are in the building.
Listen, I believe, since we was on the topic, you opened it up with talking about women. I feel that all guys should tell women that they're broke. Tell the woman that they're dealing with and that they're currently dating, let them know that you're broke, even if you have money.
This way you want to, I see what you say.
Even if you have money.
You want to see if she's down with you.
Yeah, to me.
You want to see, like, you want to see if she's down with you without the money and all the, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I don't want to get rich to find out if she's really down with you.
Exactly. Like, to me, when I date, if I'm rich and then I date a woman, I'm never really going to know or be 100% sure that she likes me for me.
You got to be rock bottom with her.
Yeah. Know. To me, like I said, even if you have money but she doesn't know it, tell her you're broke, because you'll never really know if somebody likes you or how they really feel about you
until you hit rock bottom.
Or if they know your money situation, or they think that they know your money situation.
Exactly. That's where you see where your real friends are at.
It's always good.
Not just women, but your real friends.
Right. It's always good to play broke, because that shows the value that you have. A lot of people try to value things and people through money. So I feel like when people don't know you have money, it shows how people really feel about you.
It's like how when you get rich and you start having family members that you never know you had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Money,
correct.
Money brings people from everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, correct. So that's just my thoughts on it. Like I said,
it brings a lot of fake friends.
You know, whether it's a beautiful woman getting involved with a guy or a guy getting involved with a woman, play broke in the first few weeks or months, whatever.
And see what their reaction is.
Yeah. It might not even go that long, because you always find out how real people are or how real fake they are when they know, or like I said, they think they know that you have money or you don't. That's what I feel.
And I think, speaking of money, I think
that's my thoughts on it.
I think kids flash money, and I think adults make investments.
Correct.
I think kids flash money.
Right.
They do the money phone while the adults are making investments.
I believe that is 100% true, twin.
Yes.
Because
you got everybody, they want to flash money. They want to do the stupid money phone thing.
Well,
looking like goofballs. And
listen, it's no secret. People who flash money on camera, you're only telling the world that you're not used to having it.
You're insecure. You're
not used to having it. And if you could count your money, that means you really don't have any money.
Right.
We said this before on our previous episodes. And I want to speak on that before I get back to that in a minute. Like, you know, I'm real proud of us. This is our 5th episode.
This is our 5th show.
Yes, man. And, you know, we've done real great the last episodes, the 4th episode, the 3rd episode, the 2nd, and the 1st.
All
we did great.
I told you.
Yes.
This podcast thing, it's like a walk in the park for us, man.
Yeah, man.
It's like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Now, anybody know how easy a walk in the park is? That's why I said that.
That's right. I love it, man. Like, this is nothing to us. This is nothing at all, man. We're not scared of you guys. We're not scared of the people watching. Like, we was born to do this. This is nothing.
We should have been doing this.
Yes.
But, you know, better late than never. We're here now.
Yeah. We're back with everybody. And like I said, keep your business off the internet. Stop letting people know how much money you have. Stop pulling out big stacks of money because, like we said,
just play low key.
Yes.
You know
when real people know that, when they see it, they know that you're not used to having money, and you're giving everybody all your business, your whereabouts. You're letting everybody know everything, and that's not what you're supposed to do. It's kind of real stupid.
I think
always good to play broke, even if you have it.
A woman asked me the other day if she wanted me to take her to Mr. Chow's for some peanut butter chicken. I think it was like, she said it was like, she ran down the price to me, and I think it came up to $400. And I was like,
crazy.
I think I could save all that money. I got some fried chicken in the house. I could just fry the chicken, and I got some Skippies in the refrigerator. I could just spread it on there, and I could just save that $400.
Exactly. Why I gotta pay $400 to go to Mr. Chow's for some peanut butter chicken when I can fry my own chicken up and I can get some Skippies and then spread it right on there?
That's under $10.
I probably could do it better than them.
Exactly. You know,
so I don't know, man.
I'm about saving money. That was just my thoughts on that. But
yes, I just don't have to spend that much money to eat.
I agree with you, and I'm not saying that because we look alike and we look good. I'm not saying that. Those are not the reasons. Right?
Like we said on previous episodes, if you are saying that because we look alike and we look handsome and we look good, that's all right. We're twins. The Twin Tower Hour podcast. We're back with everybody 5. Again. This is episode 5, and we're back with y'all.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think real fans back in the right now, this is what I don't like. Right now, you got there's so many bloggers out. I'm not saying any names, but you got so many bloggers beefing with each other and all that. And it's like just for clout.
It
just looks so corny. It's like a bunch of kids fighting in a school cafeteria.
That's the truth. Like, it looks funny. Grown people arguing with each other, especially on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Grown people arguing back and forth and blogging back and forth against each other.
It's like
it just looks goofy. It looks funny as hell to me.
Every day a new blogger come out. It's like every day I'll be like, where do these bloggers just you wake up every morning is a new blogger just pop out. He got beef with this person. He got beef with that person.
It makes me think a lot of them don't have girlfriends.
Right.
And they don't have the money because a lot of people that are blogging against this person and that person, they say that they have money and they say that they have nice women. And to me, if you got money and you got beautiful women around you, then
you ain't got time to be beefing.
Why are you wasting your time blogging and making diss videos to this person and that person?
And it
doesn't make any sense to me.
That leads me to say too, like, because the real fans or the back of the day fans, because they didn't jump on both sides. Yeah. It's like nowadays, these rappers that be beefing, or these bloggers, whatever, they be on IG Live beefing with each other.
Right.
It's like this person's fans be on live with this person with the opposite fans.
Right.
They be on there, and it's like instigate. They jump from both sides.
Right.
It's like fans are fake in this era.
Yeah.
They're not loyal. Back in the day, fans they didn't jump shit. They stayed with one person. They wasn't friends with the ops.
No, that's very true. Back in the days when you was good at something and you had a fan, you had a fan. You had a real fan.
Real fan.
Not somebody that's gonna be seen in your ops inbox.
Yeah, that's right. Bipolar fans, man.
Yeah. And you can't even tell. You can't even really tell nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell.
Of course you could. You ever be on IG?
Yeah.
And you see these rappers have arguments on IG, and you'll see the same people.
You can recognize some of the accounts that you see coming up the screen.
You was just praising this person, but you on the ops' IG, bigging the ops up.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's what I said. Like, some people, they have no shame in being so fake. They have no shame in it.
That's why
it's crazy.
That's why I really like having a fan in this era. Really don't mean much to me.
Yeah, I don't really need to. You're gonna know when somebody really likes you and likes your art, but there's not too many real fans in this day and age
that are loyal.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's unheard of.
And you ain't gonna really know if they're in your corner until, God forbid, like if something bad happens, like maybe like you break your arm or something, or
stick by you,
or it said that you went bankrupt, something negative happening to you, and they're still there in your corner, or they're not switching sides. Then you know you got a real fan right there. That's a real fan.
That's like more like back in the day, because all the social media wasn't
right.
All this social media wasn't around.
Yeah.
So probably, I don't know, maybe fans were the same back in the day.
Yeah, they just didn't have the platform to switch sides on, right?
Right.
They just didn't have the platform.
Now that I think about it, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's all right though, man. That's nothing, man. That's
kind of it. Just sometimes my mind might go blank because it kind of makes you think, man. Like how fake some people could be, man.
Well, we never listen. We cut through all of that,
That's right.
Because we're not negative, but we're not too friendly with anybody. We never claim to have any friends. There's a couple of real people that are in our circle that we rock with, but we never claim to have anybody as a friend or a real friend anyway.
Yes, I think God is our main friend.
Right.
And our real family that's close to us. Shouts to the G-Man Quinn.
Yeah.
Shouts to the W.J.B.III.
In the house.
Shouts to Battle Truth. Like when I watch battle rap, I check, and I want the real updates. I check in with Battle Truth. That's the only cat I watch. I don't watch the other battle rap shows because they don't interest me. And
Battle Truth is amazing. I think that
he has God in his life,
and I think that dude is slept on. And a lot of battle rappers don't like him because he speaks the truth. That man doesn't speak to try to soothe the battle rapper's soul. If you're doing good, he's going to let you know.
Just like us.
That's right. If you're doing bad, he's going to let you know.
There's a list of battle rappers that don't like us.
Yeah.
Because
we tell them the truth.
We was very honest. And the best part about that is we don't care.
Basically, well, that's the first. That's
right. Like we will never change, and we will not stop being honest and having an biased opinion about what we think if a battler won or lost a battle or if he has skills or not.
Correct.
He or she.
We don't speak to soothe people's soul. We tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. I don't even want anybody around me that's going to tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I need to hear.
Don't stroke my ego.
Yeah. Don't lead me into a place where I'm not supposed to be at. I'd rather you just not tell me anything.
Those are yes men.
Correct.
And I think anybody that has a yes man around him, you should get that person from around you or those people from around you. Yes. Me and my brother don't have yes men around us. Me and my brother are just us. We don't even run with a crew.
Yeah.
But if we did have a crew, we're going to be definitely mindful of who we're around us. It's going to be a person that's going to drop gems on us. They're going to give us proper advice.
Right.
It's not going to be, we don't like fake gangsters, tough guys, people in our ear with stupid fake war stories all the time about what they did in 18 BC and all this. You know, we don't want to hear
time
that.
And stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not using what you've been through back in the day to uplift the younger generation coming up and open different doors for you to where you're not doing the same thing that you was talking about you was doing 30 years ago. You know, you don't want to be still on the corner or still in the streets talking about what you was doing in the streets 30 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
which brings me to Brian Blaze Gibbs. Shout out to Brian Blaze Gibbs, man.
Yeah, much respect to that brother. That's a good brother too, who turned his life around. He was involved in a lot of things back in the days, and
he uses his story to try to uplift. Like, he goes out of his way to make sure that the younger cats don't go through what he went through. That's how I know. And that man has been through a lot, and he's a testimony.
Yeah, because
he didn't get killed. He could have got killed, but he didn't. So it's like God kept him around so he could use his story to uplift, you know what I'm saying, others coming up.
That's right.
And he's doing an amazing job.
Yeah. And plus, it's always dope when you get jewels and knowledge from people who experienced the street life and who lived it. It always hits harder. It always hits harder because it's coming from a person who's experienced. They've been there and they did that already and they survived it. So they're using their experiences to uplift and tell people, listen, I've experienced that. You don't have to do that. It's not where you want to go.
You want to get it from somebody that's been through. You don't want to be getting advice from somebody that has been through nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you talking for?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't been through nothing. You can't tell me about nothing. You can't.
Correct. They're not coming at it from a lane where they experienced it. They're just coming from what they feel and what they think. It's always great when people are giving advice from experience.
Like if you want to play golf, you should go to an OG.
Right.
An OG doesn't mean just original gangster, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, an OG means
be a mentor.
Like for slang terms, OG means experience. You want to go to somebody experienced.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? When you want to know about something, you go to somebody experienced in that area.
Right.
An OG. So if I say, yo, I'm an OG with playing golf, that means I've been doing this. I've been playing golf. I know about this.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And
I think another thing, I think people that correct people's spelling, and you have too much time on your hands.
Yeah. Listen, if somebody correct my spelling because I said something wrong, first of all, I might have intended to spell it with, I have my own slang and style that I like to spell certain words. If you correct somebody's spelling on the internet, you have too much time on your hands. You're not doing anything special.
Exactly. Like first of all, I spell how I want to spell.
Yeah.
And even if I spell a word wrong, then you know what I'm saying? It's right because I spelled it like that.
Just block me.
All right?
Just block me. If you don't like a word that I spelled in a message that I wrote and posted, just block me.
Pay attention to the message.
And block me. Because if you don't block me and you try to comment and correct me, I'm going to block you.
Yeah. So, people that take time to correct people's spelling all day have too much time on their hands.
And you have to post a picture when you're trying to comment on my misspelled words or whatever. Attach what is that? Like when you used to get 100 on your spelling bee. You have to attach that. Show me an award that you got for spelling.
A spelling bee award.
A spelling bee award or something of that. That this way. Because I'm still gonna block you after. But like I said, I spell things how I want.
Don't be,
I type things the way I want. If you don't like it, block me.
Pay attention to the message. All right. Don't be so focused on the spelling.
Right.
I was in the mighty G-Man Quinn's house the other day, and I was high up and I was watching Into the Dragon, and I had noticed because I haven't watched it for years. Last time I watched Into the Dragon was when I was a youth. And I realized, man, like you have a lot of life jewels in that movie Into the Dragon. Bruce Lee dropped a lot of life jewels in Into the Dragon.
That's a fact. If you watch the first part, you see Bruce Lee's karate master, the dude with the long red, look like the long red dress, whatever they call those things that they wear in, back then. And he told Bruce Lee, What he told him in the beginning, that's what he used to beat Han at the end. For anybody that watched Enter the Dragon and you never known.
Because they said Han had disgraced the Shaolin Temple.
Yeah.
So they had to get Bruce. They knew Bruce was fit for the job.
Yeah. And they said, listen, the karate master told him, break the images to get to the core. You have to break the images, break the the images around the real core. When you break the images, there's no reflection for the core. So now you can get to the core of the problem.
That was like one of many jewels.
Yeah.
You see when he was teaching the kid how to spar and all that, and he was telling him about like the heavenly glory and stuff, and he told him not to take his eye off his opponent and all that. I'm like, yo, there's so many jewels that so shout to Bruce Lee, he was the man. Yeah,
getting high and getting drunk and watching Into the Dragon
Shouts
is
to
very
the mighty
cool.
G-Man Quinn. You know what I'm saying? He had me up in there just just zoned out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't even catch the jewels in that movie. Like I said, like me and my brother be high and drunk watching that movie and we catch all the jewels. A lot of people watch that movie and they be sober and they still don't catch the jewels that's in that movie. Classic movie right there.
Let me ask you a question.
So,
how many times should you text a woman before you say, I'm done? Like, because I believe in being consistent.
Right.
Like,
right.
I'll text a woman twice. And then after that, it's like, because you see my number once. You probably, all right, you're busy. You probably couldn't get to it then.
But nobody is
twice,
that busy.
There's no excuse.
No, you're right, Twin, because nobody is that busy. All right? I'm not hearing that.
That's right. Women keep their phone with them.
Exactly. And they're looking at their phone every 5 or 10 minutes. Even while they're on the job, nobody can stay away from their phone too long.
That's right.
Everybody's looking at their phone and checking it.
So, fellas, if a woman is telling you she's busy, don't believe that.
Yeah.
Women keep their phone with them all the time.
Or you know what? Just move accordingly. Just move accordingly. You saw my text. All right? You saw my text. So to me, if I text a woman, when I text a woman, I give her 24 hours to respond.
That's good too, yeah.
If you don't respond within a 24-hour period.
Right. 2 days the most and that's it. One day I already know that's it, but 2 days the most, that's it.
Right. I respect it because I like, if it's a woman you're really trying to get into, I believe in consistency, all right? Yeah. But don't be a fool. Don't be a sucker, all right?
So if I text a female, I'm coming to see you, and she says, I have an appointment. Is it a doctor's appointment, or is that an appointment to see another guy?
It's an interesting question. Wow. Well,
see, women like to try to use words to try to, cover up their
appointment.
You know what I'm saying? Appointment to do what?
Who are you getting to appoint you? And appoint what? But it
was just a question I had.
Well, no, because I guess obviously that would deal with their relationship and how she felt about the brother before that. Like if I believe in energy. So you can tell if somebody's into you or not, all right? Whether you're with that person or not. I could even sense energy through a text, through a message. Somebody could text me and, I could look at a text and I could piece things together. And I'm a funny type of dude, Twin. I'll look at a text for maybe 20 or 30 minutes sometimes. I'll look.
Yeah, you got to piece it
I'll
together.
be like, let me study this for a minute.
Did he mean that? Or why was this letter capitalized? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Questions I got to ask myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's the jewels. Be consistent, but don't be a sucker. All right, fellas? When you're texting women, and let her know, listen, if you're feeling me, let's get let's forget the texting. Let's meet up. There's only but so much that you can get and so far that you can go through a text message.
That's right.
You can't just keep texting each other.
Yeah.
All right.
But that was a question I had to ask because I was like, man.
Naps, what's happening?
I don't know, man. I'm like, how many times should you text it before you just say F it?
Listen, I don't care. I say 3.
3?
Listen.
You not 2?
Listen, the real, I guess a real alpha male wouldn't do 3. But me, if it's a woman I'm trying to be consistent with, I got no problem with it. I can do it 3 times because I know there's not going to be a 4th.
Right.
Well I know there's not going to be, because you can't say that you're a sucker if you text her 3 times.
Well said.
You know, I'm just trying to be consistent.
You're right.
But there will not be a 4th. You won't see.
I can't say anything, man. That is true.
You're not going to have a thread of shit to try to use against me. And I'm not a sucker anyway. So if you try to use any message that I write you against me, it's going to come back against you. So it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I go with 3, but I'm different.
Yeah.
But I go with 3.
I feel you on that, man. Train Chronicles, man.
Right.
Train Chronicles. I don't like when people take pictures of us or try to sneak pictures of us. Just ask. If you want the photo, just ask. I already know people that seen us, like they might have seen us on public access even 10 years ago. Or there's definitely, we've been coming on TV for years, been all over YouTube and all that. All right, I get it. Besides the fact that we're tall, identical, and we look good. Right. But there's a certain way you go about things. Right. You have to have respect.
Well, Twin, you have to think for the dummy, too. A lot of people, not judging, but...
I don't like people that they just feel like they should just sneak. That's why me and you...
And listen,
you know, me and you, we look retarded sometimes because we be jumping behind poles. People be like, what the hell is going on?
And the crazy thing is, facts. And we always wear shades. And the cool thing about wearing shades is people can't see you looking at them. So me and my brother have our shades on, and we see people staring at us, and we see them pull out their phones, sneak pictures. But at the same point, Twin, we're tall, we're handsome, we're photogenic, we stand out, we dress pretty nice.
We have an image.
Yeah, so
I already know people are looking at us. So it's to a point where it's like, I meditate on feet,
but a lot
with my eyes closed just to tune people out, just to tune them out.
It's all right though, Twin. You don't have to do that because you know what it is. We have to expect responses and reactions from people.
Anywhere where we stand at, it's like it's like literally like the red carpet.
Yes,
because of our image.
We have to expect that because. It's like I say, you know, we're just about 7 feet.
Right.
We're handsome.
Right.
We're photogenic.
Right.
And we dress very nice.
Right.
So we stand out. That's going to catch attention, and people are going to say things.
Right.
Some people don't know how to act.
Some people don't know how to go about that.
Some people know how to carry themselves.
They don't know how to go. About showing respect.
Right. But
they don't know how to approach people.
But then here's the thing too. Some people don't know how we're going to respond.
Right.
We don't look like the nicest people to really approach. So if you don't really know us, I understand it. You know, not everybody's going to just walk up to us like that. I know that they want to and ask us for a picture. Shout out to my man Jarrell on the check-in.
Yo, shout out to Jarrell.
Childhood friends.
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
You already know, man.
All right.
This is our 5th episode.
Very proud of us.
We never
very proud of us once again.
Yes, I'm proud of us, man.
I don't care if we run out of topics.
Episode 1 to 2. We never run out of topics for our shows. We are the topics. We are the content.
That's right. We don't need anything.
We can just sit here for like 2 or 3 hours, and people will it'll be like a magic eye. They'll just sit here and just look at us and just zone out and just think of different places they might have seen us.
Right.
You know, women, we're like eye candy to certain women.
So you know what? Hold on. Look.
You know?
So look, let's just sit here for about a good 20 seconds. Right. Don't even say nothing. He said, don't even talk. Just sit. Just don't even talk.
You just stare right there, just like that. We could just do that for hours, and bam. Yeah. It's like we still got a show because we are the show.
Even if we're not talking, at least with something great to look at. All right? Damn, I said that at the same time. That was cool as hell.
You know why I go in about that self-confident thing because I know we epitomize that and not a lot of people have that.
Right.
Like, that's a big thing. I'm telling you, man. Like, if we would have had this type of self-confidence when we was in school, I'm telling you, man.
Oh, please. We would have been knocking everything down, man.
Yeah,
like man. You said it on the last episode. All right, my headphones is not plugged in, so I'm going to go without the headphones and stuff.
You got a lot of rich celebrities. You got a lot of rich celebrities that don't have self-confidence. Now, me, it's kind of mind-baffling to me because I'm like, how did you get rich in the first place?
Yeah.
Like you have to believe.
That's real. That's a good question.
You have to think you got money before you actually got it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to think you're famous before you're actually famous. You have to believe that the people want to see you.
Correct. And like I said,
that all comes within having confidence.
I believe we said this on previous episodes. You can look at a lot of superstars out there and you can tell that they needed money to be where they're at. You can tell. Yeah. They don't really have...
Well, money is a cover-up. Money is a personality substitute.
Yeah, right.
It's a, you know what I'm saying?
It's a personality Band-Aid. Like, it's...
Yeah, people that don't have personality and they have
to pay their way for everything. They have to pay their way to get known.
Any guy could pull out about 13 stacks and bribe a female to date them and stuff like that. Or money. You know how they say money talks? That's a real statement. It really does talk, man.
Yeah.
It really does, man.
Money, no, that's a fact. To me, from 2000 and up, when the 90s was really done, that's when that kind of started the era where people had to pay their way into things. The 90s, you couldn't really shine in the 90s if you didn't have talent. Everything was about talent.
I told y'all before. I think it was on...
Everything was about talent.
It was on a recent podcast.
Right.
Being a celebrity came with having... If you was nice with them rhymes and you was nice on that microphone, you was a celebrity. You was looked at as a celebrity to everybody.
Correct. Nowadays, if you say, listen, man, my dog got a sheepskin, but
I got a big chain.
If she go up against any dog and she wins anything, listen, man, I got G-spins. Now saying that, and now you heard that garbage that I just kicked.
That'll be platinum to somebody.
Yeah. If that's promoted correctly, it will sell and people will buy it.
That's right.
But back in the 90s,
you had to say something.
But listen, now you heard what I just said? Back in the 90s, that wouldn't fly. That wouldn't be able to go.
If we would have said something like that in the 90s, we got our ass kicked.
Oh, yeah. And we used to rap back in the 90s. All right? And there's people even on the check-in right now that can verify that. All right?
That's right. We don't, when we get on here, we don't try to be funny. We just be us. We be naturally us. And we try to come with a good vibe regardless. We don't try to be anything we're not. We try to be us, the first us.
Yo, Bullets Gotti shared y'all, man. That's big.
Yo,
shouts to Bullets Gotti in the house.
Shouts to Bullets Gotti.
Shared y'all show.
All right.
Shouts to Bullets Gotti because that's dope. Because I heard about him a while ago. So shouts to Bullet Gotti and shit, man.
Bullets Gotti in the house, getting filthy with the Filthy Brothers on the Twin Towers Hour podcast, all right?
Shouts to Bullets Gotti.
Yeah, man. When you want to get away from the negativity and being depressed and all the corny stuff that's going on out in the world, this is where you come on Wednesday night from 8 to 9, all right? You dig?
That's right, man.
You come here, man.
Listen, man. I remember one, shouts to Queen's Flip, all right? Queen's Flip mentioned us, right? And I feel like we're in the right to speak about this, but we're not going to speak long, right? He said that he made an accusation about us that wasn't true.
Correct.
He said that we was trying to get on his show to speak about somebody else.
Right.
We wasn't trying to speak bad about anybody. We was trying to get on his show and raise the bar with some work ethic.
And promote some great things that we've done in the past. And
that's why we was trying to get on his show. We wasn't trying to talk bad about anybody.
And the thing is, he says he's not a troublemaker. And what he was doing was trying to cause trouble within that very same sentence that he mentioned us.
So he didn't do it. He made a false accusation.
And the person that he's trying to connect with is not going to do his show. He's not doing the show.
That's right.
All right.
You know,
so
that's that.
All right. With that being said,
that's that. That's our rebuttal.
Exactly. We wasn't trying to get on his show to speak negative about anybody.
We was just trying to raise the bar with some work ethic.
We was trying to
dope things that we did as MCs.
We was trying to get up there and bring a positive vibe up there, not a vibe where it's talking about this person and that person. We wanted to bring something different.
Corny war stories, of what we did in Rikers or 18 DC.
Yeah.
The year 1900.
We're not into that. That's not interesting to us. War stories, what you did to somebody back in the 80s. Shoot them up, kill them, bang, bang.
Unless you're using your story, like I said, to uplift people.
Money. Listen, power moves. That's what gets our attention. Money making, inspiring people with dopeness. That's what catches our attention. Not what you did to somebody in the air. Listen, like I said, defending yourself is always cool. If you have to defend yourself, however you feel like you want to defend yourself, cool, do your thing. But like I said, it's not interesting to us shooting this person or who this person shot or how much money this person made off of selling drugs.
And I think white people are just as cool as black people. They're just as cool as green, purple, polka dot.
I don't like racist people.
Racism shouldn't exist. It's corny. It's stupid. Right. Because like I said, white people are just as cool as black people.
Yes.
Green, blue, whatever color. Doesn't matter.
Agreed. We've run into
God made us all the same. God made us all the same.
We've ran into quite a few of them in our lifetime. Like, we got a lot of great white friends. Matter of fact, one of our great white friends kind of started us with rapping. Like, I'm not going to say started us with rapping, but wow, like, Twin, did we not start listening to Wu-Tang and a lot of the great music from his house? Remember he used to bring that, we used to listen to the Red Light Special.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's my man. Ow, man. Like, he looked like a tall version of Macaulay Culkin, but he's not white. He's Spanish.
Well, no, remember my man Jason.
Oh, you're right.
But no, shout out to Al too.
Nah, you know what? I think he's Spanish too. He was another one. He was like really like kind of white. I think he was Spanish.
Because I'm about to be like, look, like
but no.
He kind of started us listening to rap.
Everybody used to call him White Boy Jason because his skin was so light.
Right.
So you're not wrong for that. Everybody used to, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he used to look white, but I think he was Spanish too.
Okay, because
I think if I'm correct, I think his mother.
But it's just the whole idea of I'm thinking that he's white, and I'm listening to, getting my start on listening to a lot of rap music up there.
He had the Wu-Tang album. And,
I was listening to Nas in his house.
The Red Light Special. This was
TLC.
In 1992.
Yeah, we was listening to a lot of that stuff. The Lost Boys.
That's right.
Right in his house.
Yeah, that was real hip hop. You're right about that though.
Yeah,
I think you're correct on that though.
Yeah, I couldn't get through school without that, man.
Yeah,
I had to get up and listen to a lot of that great music.
And I still listen to it. Like people think because the era changed, like my playlist changed. Nope. Nah. I still listen to James Brown.
Still keep a 90s playlist.
I listen to, of course, our music. You know what I'm saying? But
we listen to our music first and foremost, but for anything.
We listen to our music.
Yeah, we can't listen to anybody else's music without listening to ours first.
That's right. Throw a little James Brown in there.
That's right.
Throw a lot of old school rap, a lot of old school stuff.
Johnny Guitar Watson.
Right.
Roy Ayers.
Right.
Everybody Loves the Sunshine. Like, we listen to old stuff.
Right.
All right. Aretha Franklin.
That's right. Patti LaBelle. You definitely got to get you some Patti in there.
Yes. Charlie Wilson.
That's right. Like all the old school, authentic, golden classics, the music. You know what I'm saying?
It's not too much that we listen to right now.
James Brown. None of the new, not this and all the new era rappers and the new era music. It's just they have nothing interesting that I'm interested in listening to.
Right.
Not interested in it. Right.
Agreed. I think that it's a great thing to be single in this lifetime. If your partner or so-called partner is not lifting you up and pushing you to be a better person, then you don't have to be with them.
Well, yeah, that's right. You have to enjoy your own peace. You have to
correct.
See, when you have peace of mind and peace of self, you don't need to be with anybody. You can be around yourself 24/7 and not have to worry about anything.
Correct. It's
I and myself.
Right. It's always good when you can enjoy your own company and know who you are without anybody's presence.
That's right.
Then you can cherish being with somebody, and you'll know what you deserve too. You won't just let anybody treat you any old kind of way. You know what I mean?
That's correct.
So that's my opinion.
If you're single,
don't
look at it as a bad thing. Cherish it till you do bump into somebody. Because like I said, there's somebody for everybody.
Where you have freedom.
There's somebody for everybody.
Right.
But, you know, if you don't run into anybody, enjoy the presence of yourself.
At least
you're with yourself.
Yeah, at least you're not in jail. At least you're not dead.
That's right. So it could be worse, right?
That's right. And thank God that it's not.
That's right.
And it's like I said, you always want to, the men, you want to look for the female version of you. And for the women, you want to look for the male version of you. You know what I mean?
That's
and if
right.
you're not getting the
a perfect compatible match.
Correct. And if you're not getting that, then there's nothing wrong with being single. To me, when you're single, you don't have to worry about who's being disloyal, who's cheating on you, where this person is at, where they're at when they're not with you. You don't have to worry about that.
That's right.
That's another great thing about being single.
No ball and chain.
Yeah, I don't look at couples and feel, well, I don't think negative. I look at couples and I be like, I'm happy for them. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But like I said, like I could always cherish my peace and say, well, I don't have anybody stunting on me or cheating on me behind my back or taking advantage of me, taking advantage of the loyalty. So I don't have to worry about that. I got peace.
You got peace of mind.
Yes, peace of mind, just peace to be free.
That's right.
And know who I am.
Freedom.
That's right.
Freedom.
Ain't
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's the great things about being single, all right? For all the single people out there watching this.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing if you're single.
Of course not.
Cherish that, man.
Yeah, man.
Cherish your own peace.
Yeah, cherish.
You know
to me, it's not cool if you don't like to be by yourself. If you feel like you always have to be around people,
you have to check that.
And that's a fact. You have to check that.
You have to check that. Bro.
You got to be by yourself and be the happiest person on earth. And then, like I said, when you're with somebody, it's going to feel good because you're going to know.
Having peace of mind. A lot of people don't have peace of mind.
Because then you're going to know, like, yeah, I don't have to be in a relationship to feel like this.
Well, you got a lot of guys, like, they a lot of relationships, it's like, I think it's either one is either being verbally abusive or one is just totally abusing, like it might be the dude abusing the woman or vice versa. The female might be like weird. Just playing the dude like a sucker and he don't even know it. I'm like, weird, man. And the person being abused in the relationship will stay in the relationship because they think they have to be there in that relationship. You deserve better. You don't have to be in that relationship. You deserve better. Basically,
because, oh shit.
You don't have to be in a relationship and be abused, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves to be with somebody that cherishes them. Nobody has to be in a relationship where they're being verbally abused or even physically abused, or to, like I said, to where the person doesn't admire you 100%. Nobody deserves that.
It's weird. Like, why would you want to be with somebody that's making you feel miserable? No matter what you're going through on earth, when you're with your mate or knowing that you're going to see your mate, it's supposed to be a breath of fresh air. You're supposed to be
supposed to feel like a vacation.
Like, whoo, like I can't wait.
I can't wait to see this person or that person. You know what I'm saying?
Why would two people just
get together just to make each other's life miserable?
You can make yourself miserable by yourself. You don't have to have somebody else. You don't have to have assistance with it.
That's right. That's well said.
Man, you don't have to have assistance.
That's right.
I don't know, man.
I'm not a relationship expert. These are just, things I know of experience.
Well, Twin, look, if you want to stay on that, then look, would you agree with me if I said this? TV shows, right?
What's up?
Court TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Watching court TV shows.
They be on there for stupid stuff.
Well, you can tell a lot about people by watching court TV shows because you see every example of human action on there.
Do you think like a lot of that stuff is set up or what? Do you think a lot of that stuff is
man,
you think a lot of that stuff is real?
It's crazy.
Probably real, right?
And think about it. Think about it. People, now the judge will show the person standing in front of them that they're telling a lie, and they will still try to tell the judge off. Now this is a judge
because they was embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly. So when the judge, you're trying to tell the judge off, and they're giving you proof that you're telling a lie. So they're lying to everybody else. And like I said, look how people talk about people. They're bringing this person and that person to court, and they're saying this and that about this person, and it's just so negative. And I'm looking and I'm like, wow, first of all,
people really be embarrassing themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the reasons that people even make it to court. I'd be like, how are you on TV?
Like they don't review these cases? They don't review these cases first before they even let them in there?
Exactly. People expose each other. They say all this and that and this, like you wasn't that person's friend first. You had a falling out, and now you want to expose everything about this person on TV.
That tells you that people ain't ish.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't.
Ain't ish.
Yeah, like I tell you, you see every example.
So I don't tell everybody everything. Don't tell everybody everything, because
you could just be educating an enemy.
That's right. Once they get mad with you,
then
they're gonna expose all your secrets.
That's true. Sometimes the real people in your life, you got to get them angry. You got to get them angry. I'm not saying on purpose, but you never really know what people feel about you until you get them angry, or angry enough to say what they feel about you. So
sad is, you know, I'm sad that it's like that, but that's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
Like I said people ain't ish. Some people ain't ish, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we're just having fun here. You know, we can do this
is the
all night.
Show. This is the 5th show.
We're proud of ourselves. This is our 5th episode. We're just here. You know, we're just slapping the breeze with you guys, just feeling great.
That's right.
We look great.
This is the Twin Tower Hour, all right? You know, we're gonna get some music on here soon.
Yes, we're taking care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Got the fly hat wear, got the nice blazers, got the nice lumberjack red shirt.
Let's get this clear, because we love music, but a lot of people be like, they don't hear a lot of our music. Well, we don't. That's because we don't stress it. Yeah. We already know we can rap. We don't need fans or people to tell us we're good at rapping for us to know we know how to rap.
That's right.
Rapping is something we know how to do. We was doing that since we was kids. We don't need people to tell us that.
Well, let's do a rundown. Facts. We made a classic song with Fred the God. Rest in peace to Fred the God.
That's right. Rest in peace to Fred. At least we have a song with Fred to it. You know, we can keep his name alive with it.
Yeah. We rapped on national television in front of Ice-T.
But when Ice-T co-signs you, nobody could tell you anything.
Yeah, and mind you, we did great. We did great.
We had Ice-T and Coco both nodding their heads
to our rough rhymes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, how many rappers, people, period,
they was nodding their heads like Beavis and Butthead on the couch.
Metaphors, yo. How many people could say that they was told by Ice-T to go to the stage and rap? They go to the stage, kick a raw rhyme, and kill it. We didn't know Ice-T was going to tell us to go to the stage and rap. He just came out the blue and did that. We didn't know.
That was the last minute thing. That's why.
And we did amazing.
When you're good at something and you're talented at something, always master it, because your life could change at any second if you're that good at what you say you're good at.
That's right. Your talent will come. It will come to the point.
Somebody will put you to the test, and your life can change any second.
It will come to the point to where you will have to showcase what it is that you say that you're good at, and it will be the moment of truth. It's like what Ice-T told us before we got on stage. He looked me and my brother in our eyes. He said, "Twins, it's the moment of truth."
You know, soon we're gonna start answering questions from you guys. We're gonna do a segment where we get only the positive people. You know, you guys can ask us some questions for the inquiring minds and the people that want to know things about us, things that we haven't spoke about.
I want to ask a question, though. I want to ask a question, though, man.
What's up?
How the hell we meet Oprah?
How did we meet Oprah?
You the man. How we meet Oprah?
Man, she's a beautiful woman, man. Like, me and you met Oprah, and
y'all ever hug Oprah?
Like, she's the best.
Anybody out there?
Oprah's the best. We met her.
Check in with us if you've ever met Oprah or gave Oprah a nice hug. Oprah smells beautiful. She smells delicious.
She probably smells like a flower that a lot of people won't even get to smell.
Yeah.
One of those expensive flowers.
Yeah. Well, I guess most people, they can't even get within maybe.
She smells like truffles.
They couldn't, if she was on site, they still wouldn't even be able to get within 1,000 feet from her.
Yeah.
So, like, we met her 1,000 times. You know, we've hugged her. We've got her to advertise our great music. Yeah. Look at this, man. Look. This is my favorite one. Well, I don't know. Next week, I'll say this one is my favorite one. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, you know, you're in both of them.
Meeting Oprah is a beautiful thing, man. We encourage everybody to do it in this lifetime, if you can. Because everybody won't. But if you can, Get close to Oprah. Meet Oprah. Shake her
bash
hand.
her. Don't bash her. Don't disrespect her. She might have done something that I guess you might have not agreed with.
She just proves
nobody's perfect.
Yeah, she just proves that not everybody's perfect.
But to get on the internet and try to make a message, diss her like she's gonna, you have to be the stupidest person. Oprah's too busy spending money. She don't pay attention to that.
Basically. Yep. And she's done so much, you know, for her people, for the world, period. White and black people, the world. She's done so much for the world. So
that's right.
To me, to say something bad about her is just like ridiculous. If you don't like her, that's cool. Everybody has their reasons, but to say she's a bad person, ridiculous.
I'm glad. I'm not going to say his name because I don't say his name on platform, but I'm glad they took that guy's his Twitter away. Now everybody knows what I'm talking about. They took his Twitter away, and I'm glad they did it. All right?
Yeah.
Because he cares about Twitter more than he cared about the world when he was in charge of it at one point. But they took his Twitter away, they took his social media away, and I'm glad they did it. All right? They should have did it when he was in office, but better late than never.
But to me, you got to use that too, twin. Like I said, I'm not going to go deep into it, but they made that dude, they put him in charge of the world for 4 years.
That's how you know anything could happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything could happen. That should be an inspiration to a lot of people. Because if he can be in charge of the earth for 4 years, like I said, anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Okay, look. This is why we're not really considered celebrities, right? We didn't sell out. We're not negative. The industry wants you to be negative. They want you to sell your soul. Me and my brother are not into that. All right? Like, we didn't, okay, look. We could break down the science between that, right? You could be best friends with Obama and be a rapper, have a picture with him and all. If you didn't sell your soul out in some way, I don't know. It's like people don't really check for you. I don't understand like the connection between that.
That's what happens. It's a spiritual thing. It's spirits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You don't just sell out things. Like, you have to do certain rituals and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It's like rituals that they do.
We're not into that. We're not into all that weirdo stuff. Weirdoism.
You have rappers that they have 50 million, 100 million. Nobody's that talented. Nobody's that talented the way they can pull that in type of money. I don't care how good they are. So that tells you it's a spirit. It's something more in the elite clouds. It's something way up there.
Very true.
Everybody won't know about, but it's definitely behind the scenes.
But they know about it.
That's right.
Yeah, because
that's right.
Back then, I used to think that being a millionaire was a reward for great talent
and and hard work. But
right, I thought it was a reward for being the best at what you do, but it's not.
You know, when I found out that you could actually sell out to be famous, and then I was like, I guess being famous doesn't mean that much to me.
Basically, and it's a backwards, process for you and me anyway.
That's right.
For you and me to sell out would be the most backwards thing on earth that we could ever do. Because
what are we gonna do? Sell out to get the attention we get when we walk through the streets?
Exactly.
We already get that when we walk through the streets.
The places that we've been, the people that we've met, the platforms that we've been on.
Right.
We did all that without selling our souls. So for us to sell our soul out,
that would be stupid.
Yeah, it's like a backwards process for us.
That's right. I feel you on that.
You usually,
you know,
most rappers, they would have to sell their soul, right? They would have to sell their soul to get on national television. We've been on national TV 1,000 times.
Without doing that.
They would have to sell their soul to do that. They would have to sell their soul to get close to a lot of the great people that we've gotten close to.
Without selling our soul.
Exactly. So, it would be I just think that would be a backwards process.
Yeah, it would be stupid. It wouldn't even make sense.
And being a twin is more fun than being a celebrity.
Yeah, well, being a twin is being a celebrity.
Exactly, but better. Much better.
You're right.
Much better.
We have our own celebrityism around us because the word celebrity broken down means to celebrate.
Right. And we got a lot to
celebrate. Celebrity. Celebrate.
Right.
Well, we celebrate being twins.
That's correct. And, think about it. We got greatness that all the money in the world can't buy. See, that's why there's a lot of people in the industry who's kind of jealous of us too, because they look at us and they see greatness that we've achieved. They see how we look, and they see some of the great things that we've done that we didn't have to sell out for.
That's right.
So we're kind of like a mirror to a lot of people of what they could have been if they didn't sell out or do the negative things that they did to get where they're at.
Well, you know, we use our dope, unique image to sort out the real from the fake.
Correct.
Because when you see tall, good-looking twins that is positive like we are, and you want to hate, then that automatically tells you about your aura. That you know you a negative person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So,
well, you know.
And I'm talking about like just stepping outside the box, like just, you know, looking at me and you from like if I was a fan perspective of just stepping outside of me and you and just looking at us.
Right.
Tall, good looking, unique, you know.
Great looking.
Minding our business all the time, coming and going. If you want to hate on stuff like that, then that tells you about you.
Basically,
that tells
I agree
you how
100%.
Negative you are.
I agree 100%. Look.
You have to check that.
Well, that's a fact, twin. But I know you definitely could agree with me on this.
We about to get out of here and all that. What you got, man?
Look.
What's up?
Don't be trying to use us to get to nobody. Don't inbox us talking about twin. Can you help me get to this person, or you know, get to DJ so and so, or Mr. So and so, this and that?
People
no, man.
People know. I guess who we're related to. So like, we get 1,000 inboxes, we get 1,000 text messages of people trying to, you know, they want us to be the mail boy, and they want us to deliver messages to different people and all that. And no, I don't do that. You know, I don't do that. But I tell them, listen, I can't help you in that department, but you could listen to our next show, the Twin Towers.
That's
you
right.
know, I'm like, on the brighter side of things, I can't help you, but you could listen to the Twin Towers Hour podcast every Wednesday from 8 to 9. You can do that.
That's right.
I can help you in that department.
Correct. Oh, what's in it for us?
Exactly.
What's in it for us? If you listen, now, if you're talking money, then maybe we can make something happen.
That's right.
But me, I'm a one hand washes the other type of brother. Like, don't come at me and my brother talk about twin. Can you link me with so and so, or can you take my music to this and that, or try to get me plugged in with so and so? Nah, I'm telling you, you gonna have to pay us.
Yeah. Otherwise, don't even mention it to us. We don't roll like that.
One hand wash the other. I'm not just doing that for any old body, especially if you're a person I don't know.
You think we some goddamn fools or something?
Not at all, man. I'm proud because this is our 5th episode,
and we got 6,
and we're here.
7. We got 100 of these. We'll stop at 100. We'll stop at 100.
Yeah, because we feel like we can just do something else.
If we feel like we want to keep going from 100, we'll keep going.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're the Twin Towers is the Twin Towers hour, man.
Yes. And stop thinking that asking a celebrity for a picture makes you a groupie. Only people who are insecure with themselves, who don't have any confidence, and they're negative.
It's your approach.
Exactly.
It's your approach that makes you a groupie. If you approach a celebrity like a groupie, then you a goddamn groupie.
Exactly. And shoot, your approach to a celebrity just might land you in a magazine or somewhere else. They just might like the way that you approached them because you were so stylistic with it. You didn't just roll up, oh, this and that. Because I always see where people say that they was around a celebrity.
They wanted to take a picture, but they didn't want to do it because they thought they was a groupie.
I'm like, well, what is it exactly about respectfully approaching a celebrity and respectfully asking for a photo that makes you a groupie? What is it about that? What?
Any celebrity that met us or that we asked to take a photo with, it turned into an interview because the celebrity we was taking the photo with, they was like, wait a minute, hold up, man. Tall twins.
They started asking us questions.
Where y'all from? Like,
what is it
y'all
like?
Think alike? Yo, y'all do this alike? Y'all
what is it like to be a twin?
Exactly. Mind you, I thought it was just a photo.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And then you got negative people where when they look at your pictures, the first thing that they'll say, oh, he's a groupie. Yeah, he waited outside the building. He ran up on him. He was stalking a celebrity. People are so negative. You can't worry about that. You have to do you. You know, people would be negative because they wasn't a part of that classic moment.
Because if you know what you are, you know who you are as a person, and you know that you don't have to prove yourself to anybody.
Right. And right, twin. And just because you wasn't a part of a person's classic moment in a picture, that doesn't mean that they was a groupie to get that picture.
That's right.
And it doesn't mean it's photoshopped.
And we don't look at, like I said, we don't look at negative YouTube comments. We don't even see the positive YouTube comments. So don't expect us to see the negative.
Yeah, we don't see that, man.
And people that leave negative YouTube comments have no life.
They have nothing better to do with themselves because, listen.
Out of all the things you could be doing, you sitting leaving a goddamn negative YouTube comment under a video.
You're not getting paid to watch us. You're not getting... Do something that you could get paid for. Go entertain a nice, beautiful woman. Go get some money. Shout to Baltimore on the check-in.
Shouts to Baltimore.
Baltimore in the house.
Shouts to W.J.B.III.
Yeah.
Shouts to the mighty G-Man Queen. Shouts to Naps.
Shout to my man Jarrell.
Sub-Zero. Shouts to Billy O'Blaze.
Yeah.
Cynthia Rose.
Shouts to Cynthia Rose in the house. Shouts to Cynthia Rose for being on the check-in.
Shouts to Battle Truth.
That's right. Shouts to Battle Truth. Shouts to Brian Glaze Gibbs. All right. All right. We're just feeling great out here, man.
It's the Twin Towers Hour.
We're about to wrap this up. We killed it.
At y'all.
Yeah.
We'll be coming back at y'all with another show. This is episode 5.
Yeah, listen.
Next week, we will do episode 6.
That's right. And listen, we might have some topics for y'all next week. We might not. We might just want to sit here and just go off the top because
this is our 5th show already.
Yes.
And the gems that we've dropped in our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th shows could save lives.
That's right.
Just go back in the archive and listen to the real ish we say, man.
Yes, we never get tired of this.
We don't just say real stuff on Facebook.
Yes.
You can go through the archives of our shows that we've already recorded, and there's some real ish that we say that can save lives.
All right? So we got that. So we're great to look at. We're real fun and exciting to look at.
All right.
We drop jewels. We talk about how fun it is to be a twin.
All right.
And how cool our lives are. All right.
We're about to sign off, and
Yes.
we coming at y'all next week. It's the Twin Towers Hour. We thank everybody for rocking with us. We appreciate that. We'll be coming at you next week again for another hour of realness.
My brother killed it. I don't even want to say anything, man.
All right.
Yo.
Icebreakers, all right? Me personally, I started from the bottom, and I like to break new talent that I feel have skills and are really out there hustling. I mean, I'm not into people that are just waiting on, the world to come and give them something. I like people that are down in the streets grinding, okay? And for years, I've been seeing these two brothers in New York City getting it in. Please welcome the Twin Towers. Thank you very much.